Okay, welcome back to Shaving Down Under. I'm Doug. Today is Monday morning. I'm running late-ish. It's a bit earlier than normal for me. Late-ish is not completely late. You might be able to tell from my voice, a little bit hoarse. But the mighty Seagulls did it again. That's 4. 3 wins from 4 games. Sitting on 9 points. Last season, it took us till November to get to 9 points, and we're already there midway through September. So that's just an amazing effort. We're sitting around about 5th on the table. I haven't seen the latest results for the end of the round, so we're about 5th. We were as high as 3rd, but then a couple more results come through, so knocked us down a bit, and I'm sure Liverpool won overnight here in Australia. Rightio, we're going to revisit Brass and Soul. Justin Copeland's collaboration. It was perfume, or is perfume, and spilled over into the shave market with George Zaharoff. And so we did this about a month ago, this one. And we've got the Aftershave splash. But what I do have now, which I didn't have then, was the actual perfume. So this is in the box. It's got like I'd say that's a faux leather cover on the front, which is just, it's actually a beautiful presentation. Yeah, whoever thought of that needs a gold star. Just amazing, really. And it's always more important what's inside the box. A little bit of music there that he wrote himself. I play drums, so that's almost like me trying to learn Chinese. I actually probably know a bit more Chinese than what I do know more Chinese than what I know about reading this music. So here is the bottle itself, just a small size bottle, but that's cool. Limited edition run. This one's still available. The Ross Carlos one is still available, but Andrea Charles, the Siren, has officially sold out. So that was the most masculine of the 3. But I needed some summer scents, so I went with this one and the Ross Carlos one, which I'll do a bit later on. Okay, and because it is Monday, I'm going to shave with these bad boys. I'll put that in front of my face so it focuses. And I don't know from what era this was from. I'm going to guess, I'm going to say these are early 60s. That's my guess. And I've also got this. I thought they were all the same until I had a closer look, and I realised they're a different one. So these are the Super Sword Edge. So I'll do these maybe next week. And I have other Wilkinson swords as well, older ones, maybe not as old as these guys. So they're the 2. I've just got to crouch down, make sure they're in the camera, and today we're going to shave with this one. Well, I might as well show you opening up here. I've got a few of these. Oh. Give an adult to do a child's job, eh? And out she comes. So it's a bit almost like this is too long. Like, let's just. Well, here's a Persona dispenser. So you can see the length of it's quite a long dispenser. Used blades go on this side, so maybe that's the reason why. That's interesting. There's a little hook there. Wonder what that's for. Anyway, doesn't matter. Going with Old Trusty. And this always does me in. so they could be stuck because the oil dries out on them. Okay, I just had to pull the tweezers out and I've got to free them up. So all that's happened there is the oil between the blades has just dried out. So I've been told if you just put a few drops of mineral oil in around the edge of the blade, the inner edge, it will I can't think of seek it. No, my English is all over the shop today. It will get in between the blades and loosen them up. So I've got it out. This little thing on the back I discovered was the little pushy thing, pushes down. The pushy thing at the front. So there it is. This probably won't play. Alright, so I'll just take it out like that. Put you to one side. So there is the blade in all its glory. Just check the edge without my glasses and it all looks fine. So we'll load that up, close her up. Okay, I'll just prepare and we'll get into the shave. Easy lather. And got the Pantaray brush out today. I'm also using the scuttle, the heated scuttle from Czechoslovakia. Some wonderful scent to this soap. Also just a reminder, this soap, I said before, the perfume collaboration between Justin Copeland and George Zaharoff, but I forgot to mention with the soap collaboration, also with Gentleman's Knob. They make really good soaps, really interesting soaps. So we'll see how these blades go. I'll bail if they're not up to it. Just warming up in the water. So we're definitely recording. And away we go. So far so good. Must admit it feels pretty smooth. Not bad. So pretty good weekend. The shop did some good trade on Saturday. Then Saturday night, or Saturday evening, the Crows' arch rival, Port Adelaide Power, got knocked out of the finals. So if you're a hardcore or passionate Crows supporter, that's a win. This blade feels good actually. I've collected quite a few vintage Wilkinson sword blades, and they've all come up trumps. And then on Saturday night, late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, the seagulls done it. So 3 good things happened to me on Saturday. It was nice. Well, that's the first pass, and there's nothing wrong with these blades. Really good stuff. Oh, the scuttle, just keeping the the lather warm feels good. I should use them more often. So I had a quick look online before I did the shave about history of Wilkinson sword blades, to try and see if I could find a timeline, and it was just a quick search and I couldn't find anything. But what I did find was that when Wilkinson sword come onto the market, because they brought in the stainless steel blade, they actually took quite a big chunk of the market share. It was a bit unexpected. Because they had made a blade that was lasting a week, or at least 5 days. Whereas with just about all the other blades being made on the market at the time, the blue blades, for example, some of them weren't even lasting a day. They were corroding. So a fella would use it in the morning, and by night time or by the next morning that there was rust. So that was something I'd never knew about. But I think Gillette held out as well because they knew the market was shrinking. Something I didn't read the full article, so yeah, up and obviously Gillette had dominated the market at that stage, and they had a patent on a stainless steel blade, and I think they just held out on it. So with the Brighton, in a 90-minute game, we scored the winner and the only goal in the 89th minute. It was a great goal. Leonardo Trossard, very good player. Very good goal. I suppose I got to mention Ronaldo and his return to Manchester United, and that was on the big screen next to our TV we were watching in the casino, and he scored their first two goals. Crowd went stupid. But a dream return for Ronaldo. Can't wait to play him and Brighton beat him. So me, Rod and Peter were the only Seagull supporters in the casino. But in the sports bar, but we made plenty of noise. When we scored the winner. Rightio, let's wrap this one up. So this soap is really nice. It's got a fairly strong scent to the soap. Medium to strong. It's not strong, but it's a bit more than medium, so it's halfway between those two. I really like it. It's a nice, fresh, citrusy scent. It's a mix of citrus and gin from memory, and really good spring, summer type scent. If you like mixing up your soaps and your scents for the seasons. I've put the blade away in its little prison. Let's put that up there. So, verdict, I think it's a pretty good blade. I'll see how it goes. I'll crack it out over the next week or two and see how the follow-up shaves go with it. A few little nicks in odd places this time, but they were just real surfacey nicks. They just washed off. It was good. So the good thing about these blades is they're pretty cheap to buy. They're half the price of what you'll get the old Persona 74s, maybe even a third of the price. They're pretty cheap. They're not, when they come on the market, you know, they sit around for a while, but I reckon they're worth picking up if you're into vintage blades and trying out vintage shaving. I recommend it completely. All right, let's go down to the aftershave splash. I won't put the perfume on here. I have to take off my shirt. I'll do that when I'm getting changed. Dries down really nice. Just put the lid back on. Here is the perfume. Throw some on my wrist. So, let me explain this. So the soap is a little bit sweeter in scent, and the aftershave splash is not as sweet, and the perfume is not sweet at all. But it's there, it's the orange, but you also get that gin type scent come through. That's really nice. I have cheated. I wore this last Friday, and the perfume, and you get a good 6 or so hours life on your skin from the scent. Really impressive stuff. It's an EDP, so it's meant to stay long. Projection I thought was pretty good on my skin as well. So there's still some bottles out there for sale. If you're in Australia, I'll leave them. You can get it a lot cheaper in Australia. Ogliark, I think they are. They're based in Melbourne. They're distributing it for the Australian crowd, and postage is free, I believe. And that's where I bought it from. I hit Justin Copeland up directly, email, and because I was going to buy it from Zaharoff in America, and I was going to be up for like 100, just over about 110 Aussie dollars in postage, and I was like, oh no. And he said, good news, Ogliark in Australia have got it. And I went there. It's a few dollars dearer, but $5 dearer, nothing. And then when you get free postage, that cancels that out. So I'll put the Zaharoff link there. I will put the Ogliark link there for my Australian audience. And yeah, get on board. It's really good. It's really good stuff, and I can't recommend it any more highly than what I am. So, if you're tempted, just buy it with confidence. You'll be right. And go to Gentleman's Knot, grab the soap there. They still got the packs there, I believe, for $79 US, where you get the soap. The Aftershave Splash, a big bar of soap. It's larger than just a standard size bar. You get, and also in there is a candle, a small candle with the same scent, and the challenge coin for people out there who collect challenge coins. All right, people, I got to run. Got to go to the post office. Got to go to the bank, drop some money in there. Bought a couple of razors this morning, a Barbasol razor, and also a Pomco. It's a slant razor, and just in really nice condition. It's the second slant razor I've bought, and I just bought them because they've just popped up, and I thought, why not? They're in really good condition, so I'll get them back into Australia sometime in upcoming months, and we'll try them out on the channel. All right, people, I got to run. Enjoy your week. Remember, on Wednesday, another unboxing, and then I'll be back Friday. Okay, people, enjoy. If you like what you see, entertaining or informative or whatever, please hit like and subscribe and the little bell so you see all my notifications come up. Okay, people, take care. We'll talk to you all soon. Ciao for now.